Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, which is Greek for mighty oak. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, skipping is an option. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you never got detention in high school. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The votes singled out. The faker has been found. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. It's going to be face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you'd have at your high school reunion. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. It's easier to catch the faker if you all talk to each other. Throw around some wild accusations. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. The task was, make the face you'd have if you saw how hot dogs are made. Vote for the faker now. All the votes went to... You all ganged up on the wrong person. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. And the task, make the face you make when caught in a lie. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who probably reads the most. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now.